That's right, everybody. It's time for another rousing rendition of I'll Have Another with my good friend D, the biatch, biznatch.
I will leave.
Does that make you feel like you're with the guy you work with every day? Hey, everybody. Yeah.
Spinning the hits.
Hey, we're waxing the backs of the tracks of the tracks.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, we are actually, I'm pretty excited right now. Hopefully this sounds okay. Because we're trying the new system I have, and this is the first time I've actually recorded something with it.
System.
Yeah, for you it was easy. You just came in and sat down, and the mic's ready for you.
That's what when we decided to do a podcast together, I said,
Yeah.
I'll do one, but only if all I have to do is show up and talk.
Yeah. Little did she know that she was going to have to come up with content. Yeah. Because God forbid I do it as well. But yeah, okay, so we're in my house. I've got 2 dogs today. Freddie and Phoebe. Yeah. So Phoebe is Kara's dog, and Freddie is my dog, who will always be a part of the podcast. Freddie one day is going to be doing, he's going to have a TikTok channel on the TikTok.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to call it, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to call it because I don't want someone to steal it. I haven't done it yet. But,
probably make the page now.
Yeah, probably. And I'm going to put a camera on his head, and I'm going to walk him around different cities.
Yeah.
People like it. My nephew, did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, my nephew was T-Bone is his name, by birth. And he was telling me that he and his buddy at college play video games and watch videos of cats just hanging out.
Oh.
So Freddie could end up making more money than you and I on the podcast.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we make none.
Oh, yeah.
It's a constant expense.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
But someday, this is going to take off one day, and it's going to be a big deal, and that's going to happen.
Okay, I believe you.
It's manifesting, right?
Right. Yep. You have
Kinda
to
like
manifest it.
Many years ago, you were plump with fetus, and you knew a baby was going to fall out of you. I mean, you didn't know, right? You weren't like those. What was that? Burning Man or something? People gave birth and they didn't even know they were pregnant.
Yeah, stupid bitch.
I don't think I get. Why is she? Yeah.
Okay.
Even Phoebe agreed with you.
I know, dude.
Phoebe's like, what?
I'm sorry. I just don't. There's several things that are wrong with it, but also, yeah. Well, the baby was 3 pounds and 9 ounces or some crap. So it's in the NICU because she didn't know she was pregnant. But how you can have a baby moving around inside of you and not be like, this is weird.
Fair.
Something's wrong. Did you get loads dumped in you? Because maybe that's why you feel something moving around in your uterus area, you dumb broad.
Well, and do you say dumb blob?
Broad.
Oh, broad.
And then people be like, I thought it was gas pain. You're retarded.
Did she say that?
No, but that's what people will say.
Okay, so let me ask you this though. You're with somebody, right? Pretend that you have a wiener, and you're with somebody, and she's your lady, and she gives birth, and you've been with her for 10 months, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know if she's been with other people.
Right.
So then what do you do? Like, would you stay and help raise the
Get
kid?
a DNA test is what I do.
Yeah, what is that, Lizzo?
And she's 100% that bitch.
Yeah. But you get a DNA test, right? You find out it's not your baby. It's some other dude she was banging at the beginning of your relationship. Would you stay and help raise it if you were in love?
Well, I don't know about that. Probably not. Knowing what I don't know, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Knowing what I know now, what about kids?
Yeah.
I'm serious. I was thinking about it because, like, you know me, I always wanted children. I always wanted to have a kid.
Yeah.
I never got to have a kid. It just didn't work. It wasn't in the cards for me. Whatever.
Right.
I never. Kara said to me once, she's like, "You may not have had baby." It was actually one of the sweetest things she's ever said. Because I was being sad one day. She's like, "You may not have had babies, but you'll be a good grandpa one day," or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. To some, And then I said, well, how long do you think until your kids are going to have a kid?
Right.
Because they're now, 17 and 19, soon to be 18 and 19. So you wouldn't raise the kid or you would?
No.
You would leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Because kids are a pain in the ass.
Kids are a huge pain in the ass.
But what's satisfaction, though?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm a visitor, right? So, like with Kara's kids, they just went to college.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn asked me to help move in. And Jose, Kara's ex-husband, was really cool and was like, yeah, Fish can help. He's cool, right?
Yeah.
Which, because if Jose had said no, it was like, no harm, no foul. That's your daughter. That's your,
Right.
He's involved, right? So I get to help move the kids in. It was one of the coolest days of my life.
That's cool.
Right. And then Olivia had me help her with the internet and her stuff in her college
Right.
the next day. And it just, for me, it was awesome.
Right.
Like I really enjoyed it, but I'm a visitor. You know what I mean?
Right.
I get to come in. I don't see Brooklyn hates the dentist and cries almost every time she goes. And so I don't see Brooklyn crying at the dentist saying, I hate you, Mom. Why are you making me do this?
Right.
She's a weird fear of the dentist, which I think is a thing.
It is a thing.
Okay. So as a visitor, but don't you have a lot more satisfaction in your situation than not?
No, I don't know what that means. Why would I have satisfaction? I'm irritated.
Like today's the perfect day to do this with you. So. But no, so like, because like there's so many cool moments though.
Sure, yeah,
You
there's
posted
cool
a
moments.
photo of your pup Chewy, who I know you missed. I love
Yeah.
me some Chewy. Did you ever hang that? Another day. I bought her a present that it took me like 6 months to make it work right, and then it sucked. Stupid present. Anyway, sorry.
That company needs to be put out of business.
Well, the one of Barrett, my dog that Kara got me, is beautiful.
It should be perfect because it's just goddamn AI artwork. All they do is feed it into a freaking thing and they're like, make it look like a painting.
$100.
Right.
$100.
Highway robbery.
They finally were like, no, we're not going to help you anymore because they kept making them redo it. They just could not
Right.
get your dog down. I don't know why. Okay, but you posted a photo recently on your socials of your Avery and Chewy.
Yeah.
It said like time flies or
Don't blink.
don't blink.
Yeah.
Ha, see, you do read your Facebook. Okay, so don't blink. Isn't that a good thing? Like you're saying, I mean, I know it's a handful maybe now, but well, I mean, Avery's doing the college thing, so.
Yeah. Well, being a parent doesn't get easier. It gets more irritating as they get older. And I haven't really quite figured out why. Probably because they don't listen to anything you say anymore, and they don't have to. And then they just do all this dumb shit that you told them not to do, and they did it anyway. And then you have to help them recover from them dumb choices that they made that you told them not to freaking make.
But isn't this the same dumb shit you probably did when you were younger?
No, not some of it. It's just things are a lot different now. Things are a lot different. I was already out. My kid's 20. I was already living on my own for 3 years. So
Yeah, I was out.
So
as quick
where
as I
my
could be.
child is at right now in life makes zero sense to me.
Yeah, my parents, when I had to move in because of our career in radio, you and I, and not the job that we could have had together that would have made us tons of money. Just
Fair.
my career in general. But our career in radio, like I had to move back in when my parents were a hot minute. They were like, "Okay, you're paying rent,"
Right.
you know. And
Yeah.
I moved out as quick as I could. Avery moved back in, or never. Well, actually, Avery never moved out.
Yeah, Avery moved out and went to college
Oh, yeah.
and didn't like college. Avery lied to me through college and failed a bunch of classes. Avery did not fill out the proper paperwork, even though Avery told me the paperwork was getting filled out, and accused me of being whatever, naggy or yada, yada, yada. And then, and I don't know what this kid thought was going to happen when they got to school. But then, oh my God, I need money to pay for school. So then I had to take out a personal student loan with my kid, who is now having to pay on it every month, which is how, see, now I'm irritated just thinking about
God,
that.
put you in the, and
Because
we're not
then I got an
drinking today
email
either.
and it was all like, oh, you missed a payment, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, did you?
And that affects your credit too.
So anyway.
Maybe I'm thinking about this idea I had of us just talking about this stuff. You can't hear it, but I have a sound effect machine now. It's
Okay.
crickets.
Okay. Yeah,
because,
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, so went to college and then lied about classes there, failed out of some stuff, said college wasn't for them, came back home, started working full time.
Was Avery transitioning at the beginning of college, or was it during college?
Started at the beginning.
Okay.
Hid that from me for 6 months. That's a whole nother thing. On campus, the campus doctor or whatever, because Avery was 18, didn't have to get any sort of therapy or anything for hormone replacement therapy, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, started on all that stuff. Unmonitored. This child was unmonitored. I say child because might have been 18, but
Still child.
you're a child until you're like 27. I'm sorry, you're a fucking idiot.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember I used to, the dating age, was like 25 and over, because once at 25, something I think happens to all of us. We change a little bit.
Right.
You know, we grow. I don't know. I mean, I'm different now than I was back then.
Right.
You and I'd be loaded right now.
Right.
5 years ago.
Right. So Avery got a private room, no roommate.
Nice.
And then, no, it's terrible.
Terrible.
The suicide rate for LGBT kids is 4 times that of a normal, quote, kid, right?
Oh, wow.
So now we have a child on hormone replacement therapy in a room by themselves, and nobody in their support network knows they're going on hormone replacement therapy. And for some reason, the doctor thought this was okay. Does that not seem absurd to you?
That's absurd.
Because it seems pretty absurd to me.
It is.
And then the doctor prescribed 6 months of hormone replacement therapy at one crack, which is all of it is very irresponsible. It reminds me so much of when OxyContin came out. But anyway, that's completely effed. So that started. And then, anyway, now Avery's
many
working
questions.
at Jersey Mike's and full time and lives at home and pays rent. Pays rent and part of water and part of phone, because there's nowhere else on the planet you can live for $500 and not have to pay other bills. So you're going to have to pay other bills.
Well, and sweat equity too, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Is the theory. I know that's always been a struggle with Avery, but sweat equity, like yard work, stuff like that.
Oh, you mean like the $80 I had to pay someone to do the yard last week? Like that money?
Why'd you pay $80 for somebody to do your yard?
Because they deserved it. Yeah. It's.
Are you willing to pay other people $80 to do your
And then like whatever. There's some cleaning happening. Is it the cleaning I would like it to be happening? No. So anyway, I have this conversation with my child. I was like, and I had this conversation months ago, but it's the re-bringing up of the conversation.
You gotta
and I was
get.
like, you gotta.
Keep saying it over and over
Right.
again.
I was like, are you looking at places? Because you need to, and I didn't say this last part, because you need to get the fuck out of my house. And so me asking if they were looking at places, apparently, sent them into some sort of spiral, some mental health crisis. And I was like, shut up. It did not. Stop. You know what? Life changes are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Things get uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think you're just going to move out and land into a place? That's not how it happens.
Well,
you
this
have
isn't
to
your
know,
friend. This is the child who's living damn near rent free.
You have to know where you're moving to, and you have to know what you're probably going to have to pay for rent.
And if
So
you're
that
gonna be a
all of
roomie.
that requires gathering information. So even though it's like a year from now, you need to start looking at stuff so you know what the hell you're getting into. You need to start knowing where you want to be, what side of town you want to be on. You need all of it.
Roommate.
It doesn't just freaking happen.
Yeah, how are you going to get a roommate? You're going to Craigslist it? You Craigslist a roommate. Holy shit, that could be scary.
Right.
You
Right.
know? Like,
So-
God. Okay.
Yeah, and then I had to explain when you rent a room, it doesn't mean that you're just stuck in your room. You can also use the bathroom and the kitchen, shared areas. Christ almighty.
You didn't really have to.
I did.
Oh, Avery. I love Avery, but really. I guess I never had kids, but I guess I wouldn't, like, when I was 17, I think I was aware that if I was
know.
renting a room, the room was mine. The rest is common space.
Right. And then the other part of it too, like the entitlement. So it was like, well, I want at least a studio apartment. And I was like, that's $1,500.
Easy.
Easy. That's right. That's on the low end.
And is that near the college? Because Avery doesn't have a car.
Right. Right. I didn't even bring that part up, how we refused to get our license. But anyway, so yeah, I was like, well, that's
This was
not
the best idea I've ever had.
It's like, you're not going to find, no, you're not. Do you know how long I had to wait to live by myself?
I lived with my uncle first. It was
You know?
great, but I love my uncle. And my Uncle Phil was cool.
Right.
My first beer, my first strip club, Uncle Phil.
Right.
But I rented a small room from him in his house, and I lived with him.
Right.
And then eventually my coworker and I moved in together. He and I moved in together. He was kind of,
Right.
he's all right. He was nasty, I guess. But like, there's such amazing memories when you, that's Phoebe wants her own place already.
I know.
Just kidding, Phoebe. You don't have to move. But there were such amazing memories when I first moved into my own place. Like, why aren't these like? Why isn't Avery
Right.
like moving Kara's kids in? Like, was so cool. But it's the beginning of college and they're freshmen, so it's
Right.
gonna be a little different. I get that you grow, and Avery's is gonna be more of a big person place rather than
Right. And that's where I'm struggling too. Like, how much support do I give? Because like you're gonna be 21 going back to college, right? Okay.
Yep.
So like,
What do you do for support? Emotional,
Right.
You mean, or financial support? You
Well,
give none.
you know, I tell you who's filling out the student aid forms. Psh,
You or him?
that mofo is.
Yeah, that mofo.
Yeah.
Okay.
My God, I know. So
That's the thing though. But like you give none.
right.
I mean, in theory, I guess you could write it off on your taxes. Then you get till 25 with the kid. I don't even know.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some write off I could have or whatever.
But that being said, no, I
Right.
wouldn't give I'd be like, well, okay, I took a break and then I tried to work at Disney and I went back and they did help me. But it was restricted, but they had set some money aside on stuff like that.
Yeah.
They weren't single parents, my parents, they were
Right.
married for almost over 50 years. So I don't know. What do you do with that?
Right. It's right. How much support am I supposed to give now?
We should start doing a live podcast.
It's crazy.
We could open up the lines. Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it's like, all right, get your financial aid and stuff like that, and you maybe
Right.
come by with groceries once in a
Right.
while.
Be like, yeah.
My parents gave me their gas card, and then I learned they gave it to me till I figured out I could buy more stuff at the gas station than gas. And then they were like, yeah.
We're gonna need that back.
Yeah, we're gonna want that back. Like,
Yeah.
you spent $300 on gas last month. We don't know how you did that. You barely drove. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
So these moments with kids. So in theory, Avery, I know Avery is one of the great loves of your life. I'm not dumb, but these moments. I mean, today maybe you wouldn't do it over again if you
Right.
found out you were pregnant at the Burning Man festival. I think you're lesbian, so that's a whole other story. Like, why? How the f did you get
the
pregnant?
Immaculate conception.
Right?
Yeah.
Or you have to have a really unless like, I wonder if you could get pregnant if your partner used to be a man.
I don't know how any of that works.
Maybe they tie it off. I mean, I'm thinking about it though.
I don't think that's
If your
how that
partner used to
works.
be a man and you get enough friction,
I don't think that's how any of that works.
I don't know though. You don't know though.
I
You
don't
just-
know.
okay.
I don't. And you know what? I don't care.
We don't need to get big into this. No,
I
you're
really
right.
don't. I could not.
You couldn't
really
care,
care
less.
less.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
So you're on the fence.
So it gets annoying. They get annoying.
Okay.
And right, it's a lot. And whatever.
But think about that day.
We tried to make it like a softer landing for them.
Yeah.
Because like my parents didn't have a whole lot of help to give at all, and there wasn't a whole lot of support at home anyway. They were always busy. I'm not really sure what they were doing, but
Hiding from you. Wondering what happened.
yeah, I don't know.
You were a party kid though.
Yeah, but so the whole idea was like, okay, I wanted to get the fuck out of my house. I wanted my own things. I didn't want to live in a small town. That's another thing. I live in a small fucking town. Why do you want to live there? Get out.
And Avery dreams about going to Milwaukee, London,
Right,
big cities.
Yeah.
Go do it.
right,
I know it's not that easy, but go do it.
right.
Or is it just dreaming?
You need to get somewhere.
Yeah.
You need to start somewhere. It's not going to manifest itself,
I've lived everywhere. Like I've lived in the
Right.
weirdest cities.
Right.
Savannah, Georgia, Orlando, those are kind of normal. Jackson, Mississippi.
Right.
Loved it.
And
Hot. Very fat.
Yeah.
Very hot.
Very fat. Very
I was 300
hot
pounds
now.
and it was really hot in the
Oh,
summer.
no, really?
Yeah, it was terrible. It was
Yeah.
like just gross puddles of gravy dripping from me, but too descriptive. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. I have to make gravy tonight.
You really have to make gravy
Yeah,
today?
We have short ribs. Yeah.
Yes. I hope you think of me.
I will.
I hope you think of me at 300 pounds, just, I think this new machine has a fat voice. Hold on. Let me, not that this isn't just a fat voice right here. Here, let me try this.
Oh no.
was just really fat. No,
That's like a voice disguiser. That's not like a fat
Yeah.
voice. That would be like us inviting Avery onto the podcast.
you know, there's two sides to every coin. My mom has never mowed a yard. I decided that
And I wanted to become a different gender. And that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever. It's like it's a lot of. All
So
you
what
can
would
do
you
is,
say to people that have younger kids that are about to go off to college? What would be advice?
Oh,
And I know that you're.
Don't fucking ask me for
I know-
parenting advice.
Yeah, but it's always easy. What is it called? Armchair quarterback.
Yeah.
That shit. What would be that advice from you? What would be good parenting? Because
Fuck if I know.
I think the title of this podcast is "Get the Fuck Out of My House" or "Get the F Out of My House." Because I don't know if they don't like the swear words in Podcastville. So I think "Get the F Out of My House" is a great title for this episode of I'll Have Another. But that being said,
Yeah.
looking from afar, looking at your situation, I know you're very methodical. You think a lot. Your brain is going a lot.
Yeah.
There must be something where you went, shit, had I done...
Yeah, I probably should. I should have been more nosy instead of when my kid said that I was being naggy and I was up in their business too much. And if your kid ever fucking tells you that they have it under control, it's a lie.
Yeah. Are you sure you're okay, Avery? Like, I feel like there's a change about you. No, I got it under control with the doctors at my college giving me, overprescribing me wiener reducing drugs or whatever.
So it's I would just say be more in their shit, even though they're trying to push you out.
Now, I'll say this though, like Kara with her kids going to school. I know different kids, different parenting, different stories, different whatever. But with her kid going to school, the first thing she said was, "Can I check in? Can I text you guys once a day?
Right.
And just say hi, good morning, I love you, and see how you're doing. Is that too much?"
Right.
And they're like, "No, once a day is fine."
Yeah.
And within 3 days of one of her daughter being at school, the daughter reached out. Can you? I know you and Dad are divorced, but will you please tell him to quit texting me at what I ate for lunch?
Oh my God.
But you miss it. But so
Right.
like, I mean, isn't there like a perfect, like maybe, I mean, their kid's no longer at the house. So you're not, I think you have more of a right to be involved if they're under your roof,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
you know?
But also at college, they're spending your money. So
Yeah, that's true.
you should get to know
Some stuff.
everything. Like I wasn't allowed, Avery didn't want me in the parent portal. And you know what? You don't get to be in the parent portal because they're 18. So they have to sign off permission for you to be in the parent portal.
What's that?
Unless they're under 18, where
Is
you
it like
can
a
see
group
their
chat?
grades and shit and all of that.
Oh, I wouldn't. I would, even Phoebe's upset about that. No, I would have been like, okay, that's cool. I don't need to be in it. You're paying for your own school.
Right.
I'd have been
No.
like, I'm not giving you any money.
Well, Avery is paying for their own school now.
Oh, yeah.
They make the student loan payments. But yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I was trying to respect boundaries, and that was dumb. I should not have respected boundaries. So I guess what I'm telling you as a parent is don't respect your kids' boundaries. No, I'm kidding.
Mother of the year. Mother of the year right now. I wish I had a voice
No.
changer for you.
And I do. And another, like, these parents will be like, I'll be talking to other parents about it, and they're like, you don't say that to your kid, do you? I'm like, what the fuck do you think? You think I really say that to my kid? No, I say that to other parents because you're supposed to understand where the fuck I'm coming from.
It's like a bond.
To their face, you're supportive and you're nice and you're emotionally consoling. And behind their back, to your friends, you bitch about them. That's what you're supposed to do
As a parent.
as a parent.
That makes complete sense to me.
Yeah. You can't, I can't tell Avery to get the fuck out of my house. That's rude. But I can be like, let's look at places. Here's a link to some cool apartments that I found. Here's blah, blah, blah.
And then you become annoying because you're constantly.
Right.
She's trying to get you.
So-
Holy shit. Look at the floor.
Yeah, I know.
That's Lammy. She killed that one. Okay. So really, the advice is be nice to their face. No, don't be too nice to their face. Really?
I don't know what the advice is because you're fucked either way.
Oh, that's another good title.
It's bad.
I like to get the F out of my house. I do like that better. I'm sorry.
And it's
Now I've
like-
upset you. We need to do a fun episode now. We need to do something more fun.
And then like,
you want a shot?
no, it's fine. I'm not upset. This is just.
That's what my
this
friend
is
Cheryl does. She just does a shot. Do you want a shot?
No, I don't.
Her
This
kid
is
moved
just
out
my
right away.
baseline.
Her kid moved out right away too.
Yeah.
Like 17, like turned 18 years old, gone.
Right, and this is so
And
like
they're best friends.
We get this way. Me and Amber get this way too because we're like, what's going on? What did we do wrong? But at some point too, like they are also responsible for their own decisions and who they are as a person, right? Like we can't be responsible for every choice that they make and every direction in life that they decide to go. It doesn't come back.
Well, I
to
guarantee you guys
growing
did
up in
something
the house.
wrong. But
Right.
everybody does something. Come on, Phoebe. Everybody does something wrong.
right.
But you two are like two of the most caring, amazing humans ever. By the way, the people that might have done something wrong, devil's advocate, and I don't know her baby daddy, but could be baby daddy or yours not
Right.
being around.
Right.
I mean, it's that simple.
Right.
What about them? Why do you have to get all the blame?
Right. Well, that's what we do.
What do you mean, as women?
Yeah.
See, that sounds exhausting.
It is.
I have no problem blaming you. I could have come to the table with 75 different episode ideas, but I didn't. We just went to lunch, and
Yeah.
I way overate, and which was dumb. We usually get salads, but I mean the burrito was good.
Dude, I did not. I had my chicken sandwich and tater tots
You
that
were
I
good.
planned for.
Yeah, you planned for it. I did not plan for a burrito.
Drowning in cheese sauce. It looked amazing.
It did
The
just
cheese-
look amazing,
Oh yeah,
didn't
I
it?
had 2 bites.
Yeah.
The cheese sauce was like the best cheese sauce ever.
It was
this
amazing.
episode sponsored by Schwegler's.
Schwegler, Parktown Lane. I want to.
Yeah, so we're Schwegler now, and yeah, shit.
Okay. Well, okay. Now we can wrap it here. I was just trying to put a bow on it, but I was thinking
Yeah.
about like parenting is hard. Get the F out of my house. I can't wait to see where this goes.
Yeah. Well,
Like, how long does Avery have?
till next fall. I would say till
That's not bad.
August. Yeah.
And in August.
That's what I'm saying too. When in your life do you get a year plus notice of any change?
Yeah.
My buddy Robert was like, give him fucking 30 days. And I was
I
like,
would've done.
I'm not doing that,
That's
dude.
what I would have done. I'd have given January.
And then Avery, I was like, well, we were talking about it, and Avery goes, well, 3 of us have lived in the house before, and it was fine. I don't understand why us 3 can't live in there. And I was like, because we are at the point in our life where we don't want to live with our kids anymore.
Yep.
We just don't want to live with our kids anymore.
You've earned it.
And maybe someday you'll understand it. And Avery goes, I'm not having kids, so I won't understand it. And I go, well, maybe one day you're going to want to live by yourself, and then you will understand it. But like,
You don't know.
asking me why,
You don't know if you're not having kids, by the way.
asking me why I want to live in my house
By yourself.
with you in your own place
Yeah.
is a wild response to that.
At 21. We'll be 21 at that point.
Right.
At 21 years old.
And that's what I don't understand. And like whatever, it was a kind interaction. But in my head I was all like, at 21,
You're good at holding it in.
living at home, I would have no freaking way.
I loved it so much. I love it. Like Avery doesn't even know what they're missing.
Right.
I loved it so much. That feeling.
Right.
Oh, and then on the flip, Kara's 50-50, right? Custody. On the flip, her daughters live within an hour and then 40 minutes, one an hour.
Yeah.
So they both have come home for some reason because they're Irish twins, which are like they both went the same year
Yeah.
to college. So they both come home for some reason when she was gone and she was hanging out with me. But she comes home and the house is clean. She comes home and the dishes aren't in the sink.
Right.
She comes home and like there's not like Brooklyn, who I absolutely adore, is kind of messy.
Oh yeah.
Very messy. There's no mess.
Oh yeah. Can't wait for that.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. I can imagine because we had a small taste of it when they were all away at college.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Avery will, but Avery had the room was still there though. I would
Right.
imagine you'll get rid of the room,
Yeah.
guest room.
We're making it into a huge room to get ready in. We're gonna have like a big old closet and all of like our chest of drawers in there and stuff, and mirrors and whatever else. Yeah.
You look like a kid. So we're gonna make a room. I thought you I was like, what do two lesbians do with an empty room?
Yeah.
It'll be a
get
gift.
ready room.
That's amazing. Are you going to do the? I've done this before. I've turned rooms into this before, where you do the chains down from the ceiling on the under the beams, and you do the in the middle of the room. You do the rods, so you can like do clothing.
I don't know, maybe.
If you want me to do that for you, you could have a friend do it for you. Someone
Yeah,
else.
right.
Because I
Right.
did install your door locks the wrong way.
Right. And anyone could have got into my house for like 2 years.
And it was a serious sign when you needed people not to get in your house. Now, though, they work. See, there's the bonus of Avery being there. You're always safe.
No, and I'm fine with my kid living there until,
That's a gift
we
that you're
move in
given.
there. That's fine.
It's a gift.
I'm totally fine with that. I just don't understand the lack of desire to not be there.
If I was Avery, and Avery, if you're listening to this, I really would do this. I doubt Avery's listening, but if I was Avery, I would move out in January. I'd be like, Mom, thank you, love you. I think I figured this out,
Right.
and I would be working out with. I'd be working on it without even telling you to
Right.
surprise you.
That's not, you're crazy. That
Merry
would
Christmas.
never happen.
Oh
That
my
would
God,
never happen.
you'd shit your pants.
That would never happen.
Merry Christmas. Here's what I'm moving out.
Right.
No,
That would never.
but what if it did?
Oh my God, you're delusional.
Why?
That
Is it because I'm
I
fat?
can't even get the lawn mowed, bro. Like, let's manage some expectations here.
Get the F out and mow my lawn on the way. All right. Well, you keep us up to date, obviously. Thank you for sharing. Let's, we're not drinking booze today. So,
Right.
we'll go have another.
Another sugar-free Red Bull.
There you go. Let's do it.